Is that too? No, if I just sit. No, 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 that's close. I'm lost and confused. I think this works. It looks a little close, but if I zoom it out any more, it looks a little crazy. Right? Or should I just... Wow. I just messed up the entire thing. Okay, let me do this. Doesn't that look a little too zoomed in? Does it not? It looks zoomed in, but it also... Maybe it's... Maybe this is my... Oh. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Okay. Okay. It's good? Okay. Hello, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. I'm still trying to... Hey, hello. I feel like it's been a long time since you've been here. Am I right? Am I correct? Hold on, I'm trying to... I gotta get my links. Guys, I'm trying to fundraise. Please support my cause. Just kidding. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. I do this, and then I go here, and then I do this, and then I go here, and then I do this, and then I go here. Okay, and then I help Taylor go to Nashville. Please. Please. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking earlier about about how close this tour is, like, technically. In my mind, it's still, like, kind of far away, but it's actually, like, a month from now. That's kind of close. I don't have... Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Look away, look away, look away, look away, look away. Look away! Speak to me. ONEUS is going on tour. 1 month. Hoshi's enlisting in September. I'm sad. That's what I saw earlier today. Hoshi and Woozy. Isn't that crazy? Hi, hello. I was thinking the exact same thing yesterday. I just booked my hotel for Detroit. My problem right now is, like, I think my hotel situation would be fine because, like, I can pay when I get there. It's just I have to get my flights soon or they're gonna be expensive. Oh my god. Hold on, hold on. I gotta put this link in here. What do I say? What do I say? Here, okay, whatever. I'll just do this. All right, guys, please, I'm fundraising. I'm fundraising for the tour, please. Okay, okay. I think this is the wrong chat. Hold on. It's not the right chat. Let me go here, and then let me go here. I guess it doesn't matter, but it does to me. And then I go here, and then I do this. You're so pretty, you should be a model. Okay, you know what though? I don't look good in photos. I'm gonna tell you that right now, which is crazy. I mean, I believe this about a lot of people anyways, like people in general. But I think some people look better in still photos. Those are the photogenic people. And then I think there are some people who they look so I don't want to say it in such like a bad way. They look more attractive when they're moving. So, like, they tend to not look good in photos either. And so to have, like, both, to be photogenic and look good in real life, I think that's, like, that's insane. However, I happen to be the person where I don't look good in still photo. Like, I'm not photogenic. I'm really not. But I do think that I look a lot better when I'm like in real life or like in videos or what all this stuff. I look good invisible. Oh my gosh. It's true. That's kind of, I mean, it's also something I've just noticed too. Which it's a little sad because the people who do look better in photos, not to say they don't look good in real life, but they do tend to be a little bit more attractive looking in photos. And then in real life, it's kind of like, that's mean, but you know, that's just what, you know. Hi, hello everyone. Hello, hello. Your Instagram begs to differ. Okay, but see, when I'm taking my own photos, I know what angle that I want to present. So I can, when I'm taking my own photos, it's different. But when someone's taking a photo of me, I look not that great. I don't look as great as I think I look when I'm moving around, I guess. But I was telling this to a friend of mine as well, and she was saying that it probably, oh, hold on. She was saying that that's probably the case for me because I'm like an animated person. Like when I talk with my hands and I talk with like my facial expressions and all this stuff. Like you really need to see the entire thing for me to, you know, to really get the full picture. And so she thinks that that kind of adds to my cause. Well, not saying that she agreed I looked better in real life, but I think she was just trying to help validate like what I was feeling, because like I personally think I just look better in not photos, like not still photos. Hello, pretty, thanks. I understand you so much. You get me. You truly get me. Anyway, yeah. Guys, please, I'm trying to buy Actually, I should be focusing on my flights. Let me go look. Maybe I changed my stream title to Planning the ONEUS Tour. Maybe I should. Hello. People who are still obsessed with idol culture in Korea are seen as out of touch. Because you've been so out of touch. Sorry, that's totally inappropriate, my bad. I like you. Thanks. Thanks. Where am I staying? Here I am just booking hotels and I don't even know where I'm staying. I know where I'm staying. I see. Okay. No, I need to look at flights. Maybe I change. 한국어 가능하신가요? 네. 네. 아! 조금. 한국어 조금 알아요. 조금. Is this the first time you live stream because you look like you're shy? No. I live stream all the time. I will say though, I'm back after the weekend. And so I haven't really streamed since Wednesday, so maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's why. It's so funny how you started talking about ONEUS and I hear a dog howling outside. What's the time, Mr. Wu? Oh my god. Okay, oh my god. I created discourse on Twitter. Can you believe that? It's so funny. It's so funny. So I saw the tweet, somebody else like in a different fandom. I think it was even EXO. Right? Because somebody quote retweeted it and then said like a different group, but it was in that same format. So the tweet the tweet that I made, I said, ONEUS, like in quotations, like ONEUS has a no skip discography, I say as I skip, and then I said English Girl because I'm so sorry to English Girl, like forever and ever. I don't like that song, and I will not like that song probably for the rest of my life. And so I said that in my tweet. I say as I skip English Girl. It fired everyone up. Okay, everyone was like, "How could you hate English Girl?" And I'm like, okay. again, we all have opinions. Okay, some of you guys hate some of their best songs, so I don't know why we're coming at me for not liking English Girl when somebody in the comments is saying, oh, well, I skipped Stupid Love. It's like, or did you even listen to that song in the first place? Anyways, so I thought that it was only going to get maybe like 20 likes and 3 replies. Tell me why. It's like everyone's quote retweeting it. Some people are getting mad at me. Let me tell you, somebody replied to my tweet and I'm pretty sure she thought I was serious. Hello? Or she thought that, like, I don't remember, but like the reply, and it's somebody that's like not even following me. She tried to say, she was like, she's like, it's not a bad song, or like they don't have bad songs, or or something. But she was trying to imply that I said that English Girl was a bad song. And so I had to reply back. I was like, I never said it was a bad song. I don't even think English Girl is a bad song. Matter of fact, it's cute and adorable. It's just, I made the mistake of reading the lyrics, the translated lyrics, and now it's so cringe to me in my head that I can't listen to it ever again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Winas. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried my best. It's just, it's too cringe. So that's why I don't listen to it, and that's why I don't like it. But like, she was trying to, I almost felt wronged on Twitter. I was like, how could you? And so I replied back. I said, I never said it was a bad song. I just personally don't like it. And so then she deleted the tweet. I was like, brother. Ah! I skipped Mermaid and Happy Birthday. Okay, that's valid though. That's valid because are we gonna go into some more Winas discourse? I personally, but I've said this before, I think that the songs on Blood Moon, like the B-sides on Blood Moon, are all filler songs. Sorry. I'm sorry. I think they're all filler songs. And so, oh no, Mermaid's not on Blood Moon. I just said so. I just exposed myself entirely. Okay, Same Scent is kind of the same though. Malice. There's like a few songs on there that just feel like they're filling the void. And that's what Mermaid feels like. It kind of just felt like, oh, we need another song to throw on this album. And they threw Mermaid on there. Like, I personally, I don't think Mermaid is bad. It's just, for me, it's not like an easy listening song. It's something that I truly have to be in the mood to listen to it. And like, I never am. Happy Birthday is kind of the same. I don't know. It's not my favorite, so I totally get you. Algorithms are truly unpredictable. So true. I've been in a Monsta X mood so much for the past few days. Now I have X and Beautiful Liar stuck in my head. I almost started singing a different Beautiful Liar. I was wondering why a Westerner showed up, and it turns out they're a K-pop fan. It is what it is. It is what it is. I like K-pop too. Me too. I made an adaptation of the new Blackpink song on my channel. Period. Hey girl, hi! Some of the Blood Moon B-sides are... Okay, I totally just like exposed like an opinion no one asked for. That's just how I feel though about Blood Moon. But I think that they're fillers. Oh, yes. Yes. But I kind of like, I can look past it because like I've explained this, I feel like, well, I don't know how long ago it was, but I've talked about it before. Like, Blood Moon was kind of, I don't even know if that was supposed to be the concept for that specific album. Like, what was the title track instead of Luna? Like, what was the concept? Because it felt like they created that whole concept to match Luna because they made Luna the title track last minute. And so, like, I'm sure they had a bunch of other B-sides lined up, but then because they changed the concept, they had to, like, put new B-sides in there but didn't have time to like really think about what they wanted to put on there. So they just started throwing things on that album and now we have like filler B-sides, which is okay. But I don't listen to any of the B-sides on Blood Moon. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't listen. The only song that I listen to from that album is Luna. And I don't even know if Life is Beautiful counts because it was like a single before it was on the album. Anyways, that's like one of the album track lists that I don't listen to other than Luna. As a Korean, I truly respect and appreciate those who love K-pop. but the industry feels painful, so much so that it often seems like machines are running it more than people, and at the heart of it is all hype. Yeah, so true. I hate hype. Sorry. Hate to tell you. I just don't really like them that much. I can't spell. It's fine. How are you doing? I'm doing great, actually. I'm like trying to. I've been trying to recover from my weekend all day today because I had a long weekend. But hopefully, hopefully I got enough rest. It doesn't feel like I'm rested, but like hopefully I got enough rest to continue about my week. When you can't, it is what it is. You low-key start to tweak. So true. What B-sides do you think came after Blood Moon that you think could have been for the album originally? Well, I heard a theory at the time that Bring It On was supposed to be released when Luna was released. Like that was what they had then. So they kind of just pushed everything up one because of Luna. But I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. That's kind of that was the only theory that I saw, because I also thought that maybe they could have had a whole different song lined up and then just never released it ever. The only B-side I listened to in Blood Moon is We're in Love. I was going to say that. I was going to say I think the only one I can really, really like vibe with in a casual way is We're in Love. I like the intro to Who You Are just because I like the lyrics. But yeah, the rest of the song just kind of feels, it's not really on my vibe. Korean cyberpunk vibe. Who? I subscribed immediately because of your response. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, remember I'm fundraising for my One Us trip. It's a month away, please. Survival shows scare me so much in K-pop. My friend Rachel watched Island by herself and I said I'd never watch it. I used to be into survival shows, I think, when they were new and upcoming. But then they became so overrated and oversaturated that I just stopped watching them. So, like, I don't watch them anymore. So, like, the last time I truly watched a survival show was probably Produce X 101. This was also before, like, all of the scandals and stuff happened. But, yeah. How would you rate the songs on 5X? Wait. Let me tell you. Okay. So I do think, all right, after it came out, what, a week ago? Yeah. It came out a week ago. So my favorite song on the album is Love Me or Loser. I still think it's probably going to be one of my favorite songs, like, of all time. It's just so good. I listened to it so many times over the weekend. All right, let me tell you a little story. So long story short, went on like a camping trip. Like, we camped. We were also at like another event, but we camped out for it. And so we're like driving to the place, like 6 hours away. We're like driving and I'm like, we're all in the car. I'm with my dad and my sister. We're all in the car and I'm like, this is the perfect time to play One Us's new album. So I played every single song. I like queued them up. Played every single song. And I saved Love Me or Loser for last because I love that song and like I just wanted to gauge like the family's reaction, because like me and my sister play K-pop like all the time around my dad. So, I just wanted to see, and this was like their first time hearing any of these One Us songs. So I played Love Me or Loser and I played last. And they actually both kind of liked the song. They're like, okay, yeah, like this is pretty good. And so I played it like a second time, maybe like an hour later. And my sister was like, wait, I really like this song. And so she added it to her library. And so like throughout the entire weekend, like she kept playing the song because like she was in charge of like our aux cord or whatever. Or, like our radio plays. So she kept playing it. And pretty soon we started having this like discourse, like discussion/discourse about what they were saying in this song. Because I'm trying to defend One Us and the lyrics and the lyricist Lido, right? I'm trying to defend him with my entire life, but my dad and my sister were convinced They're convinced. Well, first they were like, "What are they saying in the song?" And I'm saying, I was like, they're saying, "Could you love me or lose her if I lose her?" And they were like, "That doesn't make sense." So they're trying to change the lyrics. They're like, "I think he's saying this," or "I think they're saying that," and I'm like, "That's crazy because they're not saying that." I know you want them to say that because it makes more sense that way, but Lito didn't write it like that. Like, I don't. I'm sorry, but they're not saying that. And so I was like fighting for my life all weekend to try to tell him what this song was saying. But because we were having like this conversation all weekend, we were listening to this song over and over and over and over. So I listened to Love Me or Lose Her probably like 20 to 30 times over the entire weekend. It came out a week ago. Anyways, so what's the term? At the end of the story, okay, not only do I like that song, but so does my family. So Love Me or Lose Her is number 1. Number 2, I'm starting, I don't know. Okay, because I ranked this last week, right? I think I said Love Me or Lose Her was number 1, and then I said X was number 2. No, I would still say that. I would still say Love Me or Lose Her is number 1. X is number 2, and then a very close third is Bad. And then my 4th is Reload, and then Time Machine Korean version. Sorry, Time Machine Korean version, but yeah, I think that's my ranking for the album. I guess because Trickster is more solid, maybe it was. Yes. I'm finally back. Welcome back. You're live. I'm asleep because... What? I'm finally back. Welcome back. Love Me or Lose Her, Bad, X, and Reload. Almost same. I have a new profile and name. I saw. Oh god. Hey, hi. What have I missed? It's been like a month since I was here. Honestly, not much. Oh, new One Us music. If you haven't heard X, be sure to go listen. What else? Oh, One Us tour. Oh my god, I need to promote One Us's tour. I have to do it next stream though. I think on this one I don't know. Guys, please donate to my cause. Please. Anyways. Bad is like my second favorite after X. Me too. Me too. But see, the more that I listen to Bad, the more it's like growing on me. So I fear it might move up past X, but we'll see. Maybe I like X just a little bit more than I like Bad. Just a little. I need help. I like someone, but I don't think he's serious with me. What should I do? Sorry. Hold on. I keep listening to Bad on repeat. It's good. It's actually really good. Tie between Bad and Love Me or Lose Her. 2 X, 3 Time Machine, and 4 Reload. Reload is cute. It is, but I just think that the other songs are better. So I totally agree. Just wanted to pop in and say hi, but I have to leave now. Oh, thanks for stopping by. Sorry. I was gonna sing Bad. I love you so bad, bad, bad. You make me feel some type of way. I don't know the rest. I just know that that's my favorite line, I think. That's my favorite line in the whole song. Shion is still my favorite member. I'm loyal. Period. The yawning count starts now. Stop. No. Leave me alone. No. I think Love Me or Lose Her and Bad is fighting for number 1. Really? No, Bad is good. It's good. Bad is good. That sounds so funny. So funny. Your nails are so pretty. Thanks. I really only have them on this hand now. They're like coming off on this side, but we're just gonna ignore that. I mean, they've been on for almost 2 weeks. I think they can start popping off. They can start coming off soon. It's totally fine. Hello, hi. I'm loving Xian's purple hair this comeback. Me too. I love the way that they put it on his hair. Like, I love that it's not all purple. It's kind of like it goes down into the purple. But I also love that it almost looks like highlights or something. I don't know. I think it just looks good. I love you so bad, bad, bad. You make me feel some type of way. I don't know the rest. That's the only part I know. I'm trying not to yawn. I'm trying not to yawn. Oh, okay. You know what? This is a horrible question to be asking because I don't even... Why is the One Us tour in 1 month? I'm like not even close to having everything in order. All I really have is my ticket and my VIP package. Like, where am I gonna... I think the next thing I'm just really the most worried about is my flights. Like, I have to buy my flights really soon. Maybe I'll buy them this week. And then I have to get my ticket for Nashville. Okay. The rest is fine. Like, I'll just figure it out later, I think. What the heck? Yeah. I also love Hwanung's blonde hair, and the curls they put in is so cute. I love Hwanung's blonde hair, especially because it's kind of long. I think it looks really good. It looks really good. Love your earrings, they're so slay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Finally got a horse after all your lessons. Amazing singing. Thanks. Thank you so much. Hi from Indonesia. Hello. I bought my flight ticket as soon as I bought my ticket. See, I wish I could have, I think, but did I complain about this I complained about this last stream. About sorry. Like your shirt. Thank you. Thank you so much. Was it last? I think it was, or it was last week sometime. Sorry. No, I complained about this last week though, about how like the situation that I had when the group hello? Okay. The group that I was talking with to try to go see ATEEZ in Chicago just all of a sudden kicked me out of their like travel plans. Well, it wasn't that they kicked me out. It was kind of like they just started excluding me, right? And I think that situation just really made me... maybe I still feel that way. I do still feel that way, just I'm not that mad about it anymore. Anyways, I am still kind of serious though about like wanting to just travel more on my own. Like not having to like worry about like somebody going with me, you know, and like I don't want to say taking care of other people's expenses, because that's not really a problem. Not really. But I I do think I said this last week too, but I feel like I still think this too. I do kind of wish that I was going to the One Us tour just on my own. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I do kind of wish I was going on my own, because I think it's just there's less to worry about when it's just me. Like all I have to worry about is myself, and that's it. And like it's my problem if anything goes wrong, and it's not anyone else's problem. But like going with other people, it's like if things go wrong, you have to like it affects everyone. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not sure how I feel right now, but um that's just a thought that I have right now, is that I wish that I could go by myself. I do wish. I mean, like I wouldn't be opposed to like, being at the concert with people maybe. I don't know. I'm just venting. I'm just venting at this point. I'm trying not to yawn. Are you Latina? No. Do you know Benzino? Kind of. Kind of. Hwanung wrecked me with his fluffy blonde hair. So true. Love the profile photo. I don't know if it's new. I haven't seen it in a bit. It's kind of new. I think I updated it last week. Or the week before. Not sure. I just like when an idol has fluffy hair. I know. I have a math test today. Pray for me. Good luck. I tried not to yawn. I really did. I never got to go to the Stray Kids World Tour in June. Really? Wait, I thought you were going. I'm 19 and just a VIP concert ticket for the Stray Kids concert. What? My biases in Stray Kids are Hyunjin, Felix, and Han, but my records are Bangchan and IN. Period. Hi, hello. Lino and Hyunjin. Yeah, but Lino's my bias too, so now what? I'm trying not to be tired. I'm trying not to be tired. I mean, I don't know why though, because I am tired, but... My tickets got stolen. I don't trust Ticketmaster anymore. You know what? I heard that was an issue. I learned about that though when 17 was going on tour, because some people were saying that was happening to them too. No, I'm so sorry. You're so lucky I'm not counting those yawns. I'm trying not to. I really am. I truly am. But I also am tired, so I guess it makes sense. I just got a VIP ticket for my early 20th birthday gift. Oh, my birthday's next month? Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. That's so exciting. Irony is many Korean young adults don't even like K-pop, and instead older British bands like Oasis, The Beatles, and Radiohead are gaining popularity again. That's what I heard. I heard that K-pop in Korea is kind of, it's like similar to, or like K-pop fans is a little similar to the way it is, I guess, like here in the US. In the sense that like not a lot of people like it. Like you have to really find people that like it the way that you do. And it's like the same thing in Korea. Like a lot of people actually listen to more like solo artists. And kind of things that aren't pop music or like K-pop. Or if they do listen to pop music, I do think it's like Western pop music too, right? I remember I learned that one time and I was like, what? I thought for sure it was like a big thing there. And it's not as big, I think, as many people would think it is. I buy most of my tickets from StubHub. You know what? I bought my tickets. I bought concert tickets one time from, is it SeatGeek or something? And I bought them in a specific place, like one section. But then like they transferred me the tickets and it said it was in a whole different section in like a different seat. And I was like, but you said that they were over here. And they were like, no, we said it was in that general area. And I was like, if I wanted that general area, I would have bought them there in the first place. That's not what I wanted. So I had to just like sit wherever they gave me the tickets. Kind of goofy. They were right by the stage. I've been crashing out ever since. That's messed up. That's messed up. I'm Korean. I like K-pop. All Day Project. New team, so good. I haven't heard their songs yet, but I did see they got first place. Growing up, I was a One Direction fan, but I didn't really listen to American artists. That's valid. That's valid. I think I listen to a lot of radio music. So, like, I was like a Disney Channel fan up until I think my favorite, you know, like my era. Basically, like Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato and Miley Cyrus. When they started transitioning into like the regular music industry outside of Disney, is like when I started listening to more pop music. But then I kind of was just listening to only pop music. Ah! Sorry. Not gonna lie, I like K-pop more than other music because all American music is just about breakups. I don't want to sound rude, but all the songs I know are people singing about their breakups and stuff. That's fair. That is kind of fair. 배부르다? 배부르다. The only ticket sites I buy are from Ticketmaster, Vivid Seats, and StubHub. Yeah, see, How about you just... You suck. Okay, hold on, sorry. Sorry. Mind control. I'm not tired. I will not yawn. Nope. I was a radio music kid too, so pop music, the late 2010s. Me too. Me too. Sorry if I'm not making sense. I can't speak or spell good. No, it's okay. No, wait. What did you say? Oh, IN. You said IN. I've discovered the world of who? Most of the pop artists that are Americans always have heartbreaks. I'm trying not to like yawn. This is crazy. Yeah, anyways, yeah, most American artists do sing. It's kind of weird because they'll always try to write about like personal experiences, but for some reason all they can write about are like breakups and stuff. Like you can sing about any other personal experience, anything else. But I guess I shouldn't be one to like say anything because I don't listen to music for the lyrics. Like I don't care what they're singing about. They could be singing about like seeing a dog on the side of the road that was like white and fluffy and they thought it was the cutest thing ever. As long as the song is catchy to me, then I'll probably like the song. I think this is why I was having such like an in-depth discussion about Love Me or Loser with my dad and my sister because they were genuinely trying to figure out like what the song was about. They're like, what are they singing about? What does that mean? And I was like, why does it matter what they mean? Who cares if it doesn't make sense? Who cares? It's good. The beat is good. The melody, it's cute. I think it's adorable. Who cares if it like doesn't make sense in our heads? Just let them be. But they might be more like lyric people too, so that's probably why they were like, I don't get it. I'm like, okay. Okay, fine. Ah. Rick Riordan. He's an author of a bunch of series. Oh. IN is my favorite. But then I started diving into more of the music of the artists I like back then and more underrated / overlooked ones. And then I got into K-pop in early 2020 and the rest is history. Wow. He said, apply the same logic to English girl. Okay. Okay. Hear me out though. Hear me out. I tried, okay? I truly tried. It's the fact that like every time I hear that song, I cannot overlook the fact that these lyrics are cringe. But it's because I looked them up. Like I didn't well, I looked up the lyrics to Love Me or Loser. It's not that they're bad. Actually, I think the theme of the song is really cute or really nice. It's just that like when it's translated to English, it doesn't really make sense. But like that's fine because it's not supposed to be in English or whatever. It's in Korean. English girl. English girl. It's like the lyrics are just Let me go look them up right now. Let me go look up right now and then let me tell you again that I don't like this song. But not because it's bad. It's just it's just not. Ah! Oh god, I don't even want to look at him. I don't even want to look. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's been 5 years of K-pop for me and Rachel. Me and Rachel, and we call our music English music. Percy Jackson, Olympia. Oh, cute. That's me with English girl, and that's. I find the lyrics cute. Okay, okay, valid. I respect other people's opinions. Okay, it's just my opinion. I think they're cringe. I'm an English girl defender till I die. As you should. 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요? I almost responded in an entirely different language. 영어를 할 줄 아시나요? 영어? 영어를 아세요? 네. Oh, thank God it's not translated. Holy crap. I read these somewhere. I'm scared. I'm scared, though. Okay, maybe the song, maybe the melody itself, too, is just a little too... It's only just very slightly cute, but other than that, it's just a little... It's a little cringe to me. Oh, hold on. I'm like reading these. Ah! It was cute the first time I heard it. I actually thought it, no, I used to listen to it a lot. That's the thing. I used to listen to it a lot of times, and then I just stopped. And then I made the mistake of looking up the lyrics, and then I just was like, okay, I'm never listening to this song ever again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My bunny emoji thing didn't work. Oh, you know what? That's okay. As a K-pop fan of 5 years, I still listen to a good, decent amount of Western music. Me too. I like cycle in a lot of like current pop songs as well. So Harvey, who? It's adorable. It's okay. It's okay. I do think, now that I think about it though, I don't think it's the lyrics themselves. The lyrics aren't as bad as I thought they were, but I do think that maybe some of the melody of the song, like the song itself, it's like the song plus what they're singing about together just makes it too cringe. It makes it a little cringe. Ah! Okay. I mean, for K-pop, for me, I was obsessed with country music, but now I just don't like that music genre. I hate country now. What? You know, I should get into, like, country music. I think I have a prejudice against country music. All right, let me be really honest with you. How about we just listen to English Girl so then you can, like, just see my genuine reaction. Maybe... I also haven't heard this song in full in a long time. So maybe I will get back on the train. Ah! No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. No, I do. I do. I do. Let me listen to it. Let me listen to it. Some are okay. I mostly listen to Sam Hunt. Oh, wait, I heard of that guy. I feel like One Us hate English Girl. Okay, well, English Girl, it's also one of those songs that really only fit their vibe at like a specific point in their career. And so them singing that song, like at that time was like perfect. They had just debuted. You know, they're all about the age to be singing that song. But now they're like 25. I actually learned their average age is 20. It should be 20. No, it's 27. Their average age is 27. So can you imagine 27-year-olds singing English Girl? Maybe that's why it's cringe. Maybe the older I get, the more it becomes cringe to me. Because now I'm just like old. But back then, I was the same age as One Us. Oh, I still am. But like, they were kids. I was a kid. So maybe that's why it was cute back then. Ah. I've really been into Stray Kids lately. Wow. The problem with me though, I don't listen to a lot of today's music. Most of it is not my thing or I'm not interested. I just end up going back to back and I know and listen to the songs from 2010s. That's because back then was good. The songs back then was really good. I have to get some sleep. It's literally 1:55. Like I'm an hour after midnight. Thanks for hanging out today. I hope you have a good sleep and a good rest of your night. I'm listening to English Girl now. I'm curious. No, you know what? Here, how about I play it? I'll get over my fear of listening to the song and we'll listen to it together. That makes a lot of sense. I never thought about it that way. I mean, there are a lot of groups that like do that. They like there will be songs that they release when they're like a certain age or at a certain point in their career. But then like the older you get, the more like time goes on. It's like you can't be singing those songs anymore. Like imagine NCT Dream starts singing like Chewing Gum. Well, that's their debut song. It doesn't make sense. What's another one of their like really, really cute cringe songs? I don't like their earlier songs. Like NCT Dream has like so many songs now. They probably don't even sing their earlier songs because they were like 14. Now they're like 22. They're way older than that. NCT Dream is old. Wait, they're gonna be... Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi, hello. How long are you gonna be on live? I'm not sure. I've been live for almost an hour. I at least stream for an hour. At least. You know Thailand? Yeah. One of us were in their early 20s at the time of their debut singing English Girl. Yeah, but see, like, that makes sense as opposed to, like, right now. Like, if they were to pop on stage and sing English Girl, like, today, hello, they're, like, 20... Couldn't he just turn 27? Oh my god. Oh my god, they're old. They're old? They're old. I'm old. Oh my god. Actually, I was going through this crisis earlier. All of a sudden, I'm sitting here like minding my own business. All of a sudden, the thought goes through my mind that I'm 26. I think it's because in my brain, I don't feel like a 26-year-old. In my mind, I'm like 23, 24 maybe. But I'm 26. 6. Oh. And then, like, couldn't he just turn 27? Oh my, couldn't he? I'm gonna start crying for real. I'm gonna start crying for real. Man. Oh man. No, because the year... Yeah, they debuted... Well, they debuted when Kunhee was 20. When I became a fan of One Us, Kunhee was 20, about to be 21. And Hwanwoong was 20, about to be 21. I was 20. We're 20. I was 20 when One Us debuted. Oh, no. See, 20-year-old me, though, that's like a child. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. When you're 20, you are still a child. You're like a grown child. I'll tell you. like twice as I got older, they've changed up some of their older title tracks. I have cute concepts. Yeah, like the, what is it, the Dance to TT? They like changed the choreography for it so that it matches them at their age now, because it was like really cute back then because they were, you know, children. But now they're older, so they changed up the choreography. It's kind of the same difference, I think. That makes sense, I guess, even though I wish to see that song live. Yeah, I don't know if they would ever perform that. No. I don't know if they would ever perform that. Story girl, hi. You do not look 26. You look younger than that. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm like 26 and a half. I'm 26.5. And a half. I'm gonna have a crisis. I'm gonna go through a crisis soon. You know what? I do think though at this point in the year is when I do go through a crisis about my age. Because right now is like me, it's in between like the year, right? So like I'm 6 months into being 26. I have 6 months more of being 26. So like I think now is when it starts to like really settle in that like I'm 26 years old, but I only have 6 months left before I'm 27. No, I can't. I can't. 27. That sounds serious, bro. That sounds really serious. Say mentally I'm 20 at least. You get me. You totally get me. Why are the comments saying you're 26? You're clearly 180. It's so true. When One Us debuted, I was 17 going on 18. That's insane. That's insane. Ah! I feel the pain because I met BTS back in 2020, so Jungkook was 24, I think, and now my boy is 27. No, let me tell you, every time I think of Jungkook's age, it like messes me up so bad because well, I guess I became a fan of BTS in 2015. And so Jungkook was only 18 when I became a fan. I mean, he was still kind of old because I was younger still. But I remember when he was like 19. Was he 18? Was he about to be 18? I think he was 17. He was 17. He was about to be 18. And so, like, you know, and then I remember when he was 19, and then I remember when he finally turned 20, and then I remember when he, like, turned 23, and, but, like, he's always, like, older than me, you know, like, forever and ever and ever, and so I don't know, but every time, like, now he's 27, he's about to be 28? Jungkook! Oh, God, we're getting old, we're getting old. What do we do? We're getting old. What do we do? Do we cry? Oh, my God. Oh, my God! My what? I'm 24 now. My mind's like 18, 19. We like age in our minds way slower. Maybe that means I'll live to be like 105. I don't think I want to be 105 though. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I do not want to live past like 95. I think if I'm still alive on my 95th birthday, I'm like, God, you can take me any day now. Matter of fact, you can walk in my door and I will gladly welcome you in. Like, you can just take me with you. Brother, I'll be 20 next month, and I don't feel that age. I feel older. I have back and knee problems. Well, see, that's, like, the crazy thing is when you're 19, 20, like, you feel like you're matured. Like, you feel like you're grown and just kind of like an adult. But I think that's because, like, everyone tells you you're an adult now. They're like, you're old enough to be doing all this stuff, like, on your own, whatever. But, like, when you become even older than 20, like, when you're, like, my age, and you look back at 20, you're like, that is a child. Me, every time I see, like, memories of myself when I was 20 years old, not only do I look like a child, but I still acted like one. So, but I do know back then I felt like I was, like, grown. I'm like, yeah, I can do everything on my own, all this stuff. Like, that was still a kid. You look 18. Thanks. I wish I met BTS earlier, but it was 2020 and we were all stuck inside our homes. And Dynamite was on, like, all of our radios. Period. Hello, hi. Luckily, you popped up in my algorithm, so I'm actually learning English pretty well now. TMI, but Koreans really struggle with English. No, you know what? You know what? I'm I'm not sure if I'm helping that much, but if I am, I'm really glad. I'm also trying to learn Korean. I'm still I'm slow. All right. I feel like I'm not as motivated, but I am trying to learn Korean as well. So, how do I learn Korean? I don't know. I don't know how you learn. Anyways, I'm learning. I'm learning Korean. I feel the same. I found it, became a fan of Shawn Mendes when he was 17 going on 18, and now he's going to be 27 next month. That means he's like not that much older than me. That's crazy because I thought he was like older than me this entire time, like a year or two. He's like not even a year older than I am. That's insane. I know Korean, but I know the basics like family members or hello. Me too. I know like basic words and like basic sentences, but when we start getting into like long sentences and like intermediate words, you start losing me. He's born August 8th, 1998. Oh, that's insane. That's crazy. I'm gonna have an age crisis soon. I'm gonna have an age crisis. Me a year ago, though, was having this crisis too about being 25. And now looking back on 25, it's like, well, it's because I'm like not 25 anymore. It's, oh my God. How goofy. Can you believe me a year ago was 25? Me a year from now is going to be 27. 20. That's really serious. That's a serious age to be. 27. You two are basically the same age. I know. I know. Actually, do you want to know a fun fact? A really, really fun fact. I don't know if I ever mentioned this in any of my streams. I feel like I did. But something that I like to do when I like think about K-pop groups and their like age dynamics and stuff, I like to think about kind of how do I explain this? Like where they would be in like school terms in relation to me. So I always kind of put myself in like high school because like I can figure it out really well from like high school perspective. So let me put it into context with ONEUS, okay? Because I do this with ONEUS all the time. It's like really funny. So like I would have been in the same grade. Okay. Bear with me on this part though, because like it's a little complicated. But I would have been in the same grade as Kunhee and Hwanwoong. Yes. Yeah, they would have been in my class. So like in high school, if we were freshmen, right? Like Kunhee and Hwanwoong would be in my class. Hello? That's gross. Well, no, we do sophomores because I have to put Shion. Oh my God. I'm thinking of, now it's getting bad. Now it's getting really bad. Okay, let me, before I start like spiraling on this. So Kunhee and Hwanwoong would have been in my class. Shion would have been 2 grades below me. So like if I was a junior in high school, he would be a freshman, right? But yeah, he would be 2 grades below me. Kunhee and Hwanwoong are in my class. Lee Do would be the class above me. So I'm a junior. He's a senior, right? Oh God. And then Soho would have been in the class above him. So like if I was a sophomore, oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Okay, think it only works out like this. Shion would have been in 8th grade, right? And then there'd be the freshman class that nobody's in. And then it would be the 10th grade is me, Kunhee, and Hwanwoong. And then 11th would have been Lido. And then a senior would have been Soho. Hello? Anyways, I like to do that a lot with like groups, especially when they're around my age, to kind of like figure out just like age systems and whatnot. But it also is a little crazy to think about. I'm having a crisis too. Like next year I'm gonna be 25 and then 26. I don't want to think about it. You know what? Enjoy it while you can, because you will be 26 one day, looking back and be like, remember when I was 24? But one of the good things, I think, well, a positive thing that I've found, like thinking about aging and stuff, is like being able to look back at a certain, like when I was a certain age in, you know, in the past. And how do I put it simply? It's a term I heard recently too. It's like when you look back at your past self and you like, you cringe, or like it's like embarrassing, or you think that like you act a little weird, it's almost like a good thing, because that means that you have changed and progressed from that person to the person you are now. Now, if you can look back at like your old self and think that nothing's wrong, then I think we need to like start like, you know, doing some reflections or something. Because I think a lot of us will look back at our past selves, even from 2 years ago, see ourselves from 2 years ago and be like, who the heck is that? Okay. But that's a good thing, because that means that you're still evolving as a person. And so I like to think of it like that. Because even though I think of 24, like in my life, when I was 24, it's like, oh my God, like I would love to be 24 again. At the same time, I look back at some moments of when I was 24 and be like, I think like, why did I do that? Like, why am I acting like that? Or like, why am I, you know, like, oh God, cringe. But then I have to think that that's a good thing, because that means that I have actually evolved into an even better person from then. So I was having this crisis that I was 6 when I was a fan of Justin Bieber, and I looked him up and he's 31. Yeah, he's old. So pretty and beautiful. Thanks. I have seizures. I've been struggling with this since I was 4, and I had 7 seizures yesterday. So that's what I meant by back and knee pain. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do that too. Most of Purple Kiss would be in the same grade as me. That's insane. Imagine what type of classmate they would be. Like, could your bias be a school bully? No, I think of this too. I also think about like how their personalities would hold up in school. Like if we were all in high school together, I think, because I do, like I said, I did this with ONEUS all the time. I still do it actually, because it's kind of fun to think about. I think Soho would be one of those guys who's like, he's like popular, but not in the sense that like he just gets along pretty well with almost everyone. But he would seem like really shy and reserved. Like he's shy and reserved, except when he's like around his friends. I do think he probably would have played like a sport or two. He definitely would have been kind of an athlete, but he also would have been kind of like I'm thinking he would have been part of like the anime club or something. You know, like he would have one of those like side clubs aside from like the sport he plays. But overall he would be like, he wouldn't really go out of his way to talk to anyone. Like you look at him and you just think, yeah, that guy's kind of quiet. That's so true. There's a lot of stuff I did when I was younger and I cringe. See, but that's a good thing. As long as you're cringing when you see your past self, that means that you're a better person now. You're not the same. Anyways, Lido, I think would have been popular, but kind of in a different way than Soho. Like Soho would just be popular because he's like pretty easy to get along with, or like, you know, he's just naturally approachable. What? No, he's shy, but I think he's naturally approachable. Lido, on the other hand, I think he's a little talkative, a little. Like, he's shy, but I do think around people he's comfortable with, he's, like, pretty outgoing. So I think that would make him kind of popular. Because people would see him, like, hanging out with, like, his friends and stuff. And they'd be like, oh my god, he looks so fun to be around. And, like, that would make him kind of popular. Kun Hee would be, like, popular, but because, like, he's probably the one that's, like, the head of the group. Like, he's, like, the sociable person. He's, like, going around to everyone. You know, he probably would be president of the student government. Yes, he would be, like, the head of all the clubs. Like, you know, he would just kind of be in every social circle, but not in, like, an annoying way. Like, it's just kind of, like, because he's such an outgoing person, I think he would be popular because of that. Like, they're all popular, but in different ways. Hwanwoong, I don't think he would be that as popular as the other three. Honestly, I think Hwanwoong would get along really well with, like, the girls. Like, just thinking about him and then thinking about, like, the dynamic in class and stuff, I think he would get along really well. Like, he'd probably be in, like, theater or something. It's giving drama club. But he would be popular with, like, girls, but not as, like, not in, like, what's the word? Like, they wouldn't be all, like, fawning over him. Like, oh my god, Hwanwoong, right? It would be, like, I think he would just feel really comfortable for, like, girls to, like, talk, like, you know, to talk to him and to, like, just be around him, because I think he would just be really nice, receptive, and there's another word I had, but kind of popular in that sense. That's why I'm saying it's giving drama club. Drama club, what else? Theater, something. Xian, I don't think he would be popular, but not in a bad way. I think it's just because he looks kind of unapproachable. When he's just sitting there, he looks unapproachable. He looks kind of cold. And he looks like he doesn't want people talking to him. So I think he maybe would have, like, 1 or 2 good friends. He might have, like, 1 good guy friend and maybe, like, a couple good, like, girl friends. And then they would kind of just be on their own. You know, that's, like, the dynamic that I see. I don't know. I don't know. Hwanwoong would be a frat boy in college. You think Hwanwoong would be? I don't think Hwanwoong gives that vibe. He's a social butterfly. Kun Hee, yeah. Hwanwoong is so adorable. Lido would get invited to the frat boy parties by Hwanwoong. I think Lido, you would find Lido at a frat boy party. For sure. Absolutely for sure. Like, he would probably, well, it's weird though. It's weird because, like, he looks like he would be, like, a party goer, Lido. But when you think about it, he really doesn't like big social events like that. So I think maybe he would show up maybe for, like, his friends or something, but then he would go home kind of early. Not sure. That's so funny. I'm dying. It's just fun to think about sometimes. That's what I'm saying. By the way, I'm still new on this app. Oh, do you like LE SSERAFIM? Yeah, kind of. I'm listening to GOT7. My bias is Jackson and Bam Bam. Oh my god, period. Ah! Why am I sitting so far over? And then my freaking... Sorry. I'm trying to... sorry. Okay. Guys, please. He's so introverted. Lido, yeah. Lido, I don't know. Lido's personality is, like, I get it, but I do think it's a little strange. Well, it's not strange. I guess it's just... How would I explain this? Because Lido and Soho give me almost the same vibe, but in a different way. It's like they're 2 sides to the same coin. You know? because they're similar, but they're not. Like, it's so weird. And so every time I think about that, I think, because like Soho's personality makes sense to me. Like it just makes perfect sense. But then I think of Lito's and it's like, I don't know. It's it's just strange. It's strange. Xian would be a theater kid. Wait, you're right. Xian would be. Would he be on the stage though, or will you think he'd be like production? I don't. I guess he could be both. You're right though. He would be a theater kid. That's probably where his like 3 good friends would come from. His theater. I think my record is Yugi. I'm not sure. In God 7. I think my bias is Jin Young. Not to be basic, but I think it's Jin Young. Sorry. Will you get copyrighted if you play music? Maybe. He almost gives like the vibe that he hates everyone and everything, but he's actually a softie once you get to know him. Yes. Yeah, I know. And I think that's the part that like confuses me a little bit. I get it's not confusing, but it's just it's almost like hard to wrap my head around because he is like he's shy, but he doesn't look like he's shy. Like when, when he's just standing there, right? Like, and he says this all the time. He's like, he's introverted, so he doesn't talk to people first. They have to talk to him. And, he doesn't go out of his way to like see people and all this stuff. And so he kind of just like stands there. But when he stands there and he's just like chilling, he looks like scary and intimidating. Right? But like that's truly just him standing there. But he looks so unapproachable. But then it's crazier because he looks so unapproachable. Like you really don't want to go up to him, right? Like you don't want to say anything to him because he looks like he's just like mad or something. But then it's like you say something, you realize he's just shy. And then once you get past like that shy and introvertedness, then he becomes crazy. He's like a psycho. It's such a goofy thing in my brain. Like I don't know why, like his personality is like the hardest one to understand. A perfect example of this is actually like recently with these recent promotions. I don't know if anyone's watched the music video filming for X. Like it just came out a couple days ago. But I've also noticed this before too. Like maybe from Time Machine. Maybe a little bit before that. No, definitely Time Machine. But like the way that he acts, especially around One Us, he's so, dare I say, weird. It's like he's doing things that you almost just don't expect him to be doing. And it's like, you of all people are like, you're like, like I didn't think that you acted like that, but it's probably because he's just so comfortable around One Us that he does. And it just, in my brain, it doesn't connect. It's crazy. Do you know Stray Kids? If you do, who's your bias? Lino. I made Jackson my bias from his solo songs, and Bam Bam just appeared nowhere. Bam Bam has good solo songs too. You just reminded me of a moment that happened at the One Us concert I went to on Reach For Us tour. I was on the floor like 5 or 10 rows back, and Lito was just standing there looking at our row while me and everyone are screaming, and he looked closed off. No, that's what I'm saying. Because I have so many, like, well, just kind of like in all of my filmings and stuff, when he's just standing there, like he can even be like looking around, like he's just looking around, and he looks like he's just mad. He looks mad, and it's like, why are you so mad? But then you think about it, it's like he's not really mad. He's just kind of how he looks, like. But it's scary. Like, it's so scary. 안녕하세요. Where are you from? I'm from the U.S. Wish you good night. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. My bias is Sigmin because he's so cute and I love his smile. Period. He did look mad, but I didn't want to use that word. I know, I hate using, because it's like he's not mad. He's not. That's just how he looks. But I just think it's a little goofy how his resting face is just him looking like mad. Because like Soho has like a pretty intimidating resting face, but it doesn't look the same way as Lito's. Like Soho's just kind of looks like he just doesn't really want to be bothered. But that's it. Like he doesn't look mad or irritated or anything. He just looks like he doesn't want people talking to him. Lito, on the other hand, it's like he's just like looking and he looks like he wants to punch you in the face. And it's like, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything. Meanwhile, he's just looking. That's it. Well, Xion looks like that too, though. Like, Xion is a little scary when he's not smiling. Like, when he's just standing there, it does look, I hate to say, let me be a little honest with you, it looks just slightly attractive. Hear me out. When Xion's standing there with, like, just no expression, he looks very cold. Like, that's the word. Like, it's not annoyed, irritated, mad, or anything. He just looks kind of cold. He just, you know, that's it. But I think I'm just a big Xion fan, apparently. Like, when he just, like, has that face, even though it looks a little scary, like, because it looks so cold, you kind of don't want to say anything to him because, like, you just want to, you know, you're like, oh, right? At the same time, it also just looks a little, I think it's just a little attractive. But in a, like, an objective way, like, just in a general sense. Like, I think people who have that kind of resting face actually look kind of pretty with their resting face. It's horrible. I'm so sorry. He just kept staring because our crowd was really loud, so I thought he was annoyed or surprised. Yeah, see the way he looks around. He just looks mad. I'm back? Welcome back. What? What did you say? Are you a Stayer Army? No. Juyeon from Extraordinary Heroes looks so good with long hair. I do not know who that is. I'm so sorry. You're telling me the vibe? Huh? The vibe that I am of Monsta X gives off? I am. He also gives slightly cold. Like he has a slight cold expression, but it also is like mixed in with like kind of oh god, let me just do this. It's mixed with like a slight like irritated look as well. Irritated? No. Like, he doesn't look mad, but he does kind of look like he doesn't want to be approached. But it does have that mixture of like being kind of like a cold expression. Wait a minute, are you supposed to be back on here already? I thought you were gone till Tuesday. No, I think what I said was that I was going to try to stream today, but that like I couldn't guarantee that I was going to because it's Monday and I also got home yesterday, like last night. So I figured that I would be just way too tired to stream today, but if I wasn't, that I would just try to. But if anything, that I would just stream tomorrow. But yeah, I did get home really late last night. I got home at like 4:30 a.m. So this morning, anyways, I got home at 4:30, but I took the day off from work because I was just so incredibly tired. And because I got home at 4:30, I have to get up at 8 for work. I was like, I'm not surviving on 3.5 hours of sleep. Like, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. So I took the day off. So that's why, like, I'm a little rested. I'm rested enough to do a stream, so that's why I decided to stream today. Extraordinary Heroes is a K-Rock. No, I know who Extraordinary Heroes is. I just don't know anyone in the group. He's like Lido. No, I don't think I've seen anyone have the same resting face as Lido. Because Lido, like, actually scares me a little bit. Like, every time I see him, because sometimes, well, I guess the one time, right, is in New York last year. I was in the 4th row, but I was directly in front of him. So we were making eye contact, like, all the time, because, like, I'm just there in his face, right? And I'm the tallest one in this crowd. So, like, of course, he's just kind of naturally, like, always skating over me. And here I am trying to, like, admire all of One Us. And so, like, I'll sometimes look at Lido and he'll already be looking at me. But the look he has on his face, it was like, by the end of the concert, I was scared. I was like, he scares me. Like, I don't really want to be standing here like this anymore. So I had to, like, figure out a way. There were times during their events where I had to, like, I would, like, sit down because I did not want to be making eye contact with Lido. Because he scared me. Like, no one else was doing, like, he was just, because he was looking around in the crowd, and there I was. And so, yeah, I would just sit down in my chair in the middle of everyone. I would just sit down. I'm like, I don't need you to be looking at me like that. IM gives me the vibe that he has a lot on his mind, but he doesn't say anything, and that unsettles me. Yes. No, he does look like that, though. He does. I should have figured you'd be streaming. Somehow you always stream on my homework nights. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry on this wonderful Monday evening. 4 a.m. is for the youngins. See, I'm not young anymore, though. I'm not young. I'm getting old. I'm getting up in my years. Bro, staring into your soul. No, he was. Wait, did I ever show you? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Because it actually kind of was. And since it's just us here, right? I can trust you guys. I can trust the team here. Let me see if I even have it. Is it this one? That'd be funny. Let me see. No. It's like a... Wait, why did I...
Are you ready for the last stage? Can you have one more?
Okay, I don't know why that's in there. Let me see. We're on this Babylon. Okay. I'm definitely under... What? Just us? Yeah. Like One Us? You said One Us? No, because when One Us went to do the Reach For Us tour, me and Rachel knew that they were touring that year, but we were afraid that we wouldn't know who was who. You know what? That's okay. Like I said, I've said this before, I don't think there's anything wrong with going to a concert of a group that, like, you don't know any of the members to. Or even, like, an artist that, like, you don't really even know. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the problem is, like, when you're getting tickets to, like, be really, really close and not know anything about this group. Because it's like, why are you sitting so far up there if you don't know who this group is? Like, if you're going, you're sitting, like, at the back or something, that's totally fine. Like, you know, that's, you know, we always want people to be there to, like, learn more about the group and the artist. It's just you're getting 3rd row and you don't know anybody in this group. You know, like, one song and that's it. Why are you in the 3rd row? Like, you know, but that's happened. That has happened. I don't trust anyone, not even myself. I concur, that's odd, isn't it? Are you a YN? What does that mean? How can somebody be a YN? Wait, I have the clip somewhere. It's on my phone, but I'm so sure, like, I've put it somewhere. I have to show you. I have to show you, it's important. Okay, hold on. What's my username? That's my username. It's funny. Okay. That was me. That was me. I have to sneeze. I swear I have it on here. Imagine I deleted it. Oh, I think I did. I think I deleted it because it was too vulnerable. It was such a vulnerable clip. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. No, it's right here. Oh my god, I'm too good. Okay. Sorry. I'm just afraid that after they introduce themselves before the concert starts, I'd instantly forget who is who. That happened to me. I think that happened to me with On and Off. Like, I went to just, like, enjoy the concert. They introduced all themselves, but I don't remember who was who. I don't know. I don't know anyone in that group. Third row, low-key, only there for the crowd. Like, for Stray Kids, if a person who doesn't know Stray Kids sees them and me, who's a stay for 5 years and hasn't seen them once, doesn't get a chance and they do, I'll be a bit upset, not gonna lie. Yes, this happens to me every single tour with ONEUS. Like, there will be people in, like, the front row or the second row who, like... Well, actually, even worse, there have been people in the front row who, like, did not know anything about ONEUS. So it's like, why are you in the front row, then? Like, go sit in the back, because you don't know anyone in this group. I'm sorry, Kunhee, don't let them do that to you. It's insane. I messed up my hair. I started a Cat's Eye channel on SoundCloud out of curiosity, and they were suggesting all kinds of K-pop songs. Heard a few I actually enjoyed. I feel like they start blending together after a while, though. Yeah, they kind of all start to sound the same. So, I will say, though, I think if you're really looking to, like, expand your music taste, to, like, dive into, like, some K-R&B. Because well, maybe that's just me. I really like R&B anyways. But K-R&B is actually pretty good. Big brain move, delete evidence. No, because sometimes I'll tweet things on, like, my private Twitter account, and then I'll get too embarrassed even for the people on there, and I'll delete them. So I thought maybe that's what I did, but it's still there. Oh, okay. Let me show you this clip, okay? Let me show you, but I gotta show you it this way, because there's I don't look at chat. Hold on. Okay, that didn't work. I can't. Hold on. Don't look. Don't look. How about I just take the whole phone and show it to you over here? I messed up the whole setup. That's insane. I can't even show you the... How about I full screen it? Okay. That worked a lot better. Wait. Did I mess up the setup? Wait. Guys, please. Please. Give me a second. Give me a second. It's lopsided. All right, let me show you this. Let me show you. All right, are you ready? Hello, wait, watch it again. Hello, do you see him, like, staring right into But do you see what I mean? His facial expressions are so scary. They're so scary, and here he is just like, you know, I was scared. I was so scared, and that was happening to me that entire concert anyways. So that's kind of why I said before, I'm a little scared to see, like, do the VIP, especially with Lido at the tour, because, like, he scares me. He scares me so bad. When 17 did their Be The Sun tour, I got tickets and I knew names, but I didn't know who was who, so I watched Going 17. It took me 3 months to learn their names. Really? That does sound neat. I'll look it up. Gotta be careful. People don't seem listening to K-pop girlies, though. It's okay. He was straight mean mugging. Wasn't he? Like, hello? He looks so mad. I know, and that's kind of why. That's what I mean. Is like, he straight up just always looks mad. Oh, God. I'm starting to think, no. I think my bangs are actually in a really good length right now. They're at a really perfect stage. It was doing fine this whole time, and then I messed with them once. Ah! Okay. I just wanted to make sure that when they introduce themselves, I wouldn't forget. Fair. That's fair. Poor thing always looks mad, but like most likely isn't. I know. I actually... That's kind of what I mean by, like, I think he's just shy. Like, that's just how he looks with his resting face. Because I'm sure if you were to, like, say something to him in that moment, like, he probably would just sit there and look at you. This is why I mean, during, like, the photos or whatever, like, I just need to, like, continuously yap. Like, I can't really let him, like, let there be any, like, silence or anything, right? I need to just continuously yap. And I think everything will be fine. Problem is, what do I talk about? Fixing side hair instead of bangs this time? What do you mean? What do you mean? There's some bangs. Okay, they looked fine. They looked fine earlier. What? If you cut it? The hair in front? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, hold on. Guys, please. Oh. I said guys, please, and like didn't say anything else. Alright, let me go back here. They're beautiful. Bro said cut your bangs. Yeah, but like why would he say cut if you removed the hair in front of your head? Yeah, and then he said cut it because it will look good. Even my sister did it, my brother. Like, I don't think you know what you're talking about. But that's okay. Sometimes we don't. Can I remove? You're right, I can't. I can do it here though. Hee ha. You know what would be a great idea if we could do it is play board games with them. It depends on what board game, honestly. Because, like, I get a little competitive in some board games. Other games I can just play really, like, normally. Let me see. I'm not forcing you, I just told you. Well, nobody asked. So, you can remove comments and people. No removing me, roasting is enough. No, I would never remove you. You know what? Should I exercise some of my mod functions? I can give, I think, 3 of you guys some mod functions. Wait. Let me capitalize. See if this works. Nobody donate. Nobody donated to my Buy Me a Coffee. What if I want to see one of us? Please. Okay. You know about the new girl group under YG? I don't. I mean, I've heard about it, but that's it. I haven't heard anything else. The form. Oh. Never mind, you don't need to do it. I'm just not forcing you. I did nothing. I just told you that, so maybe you could do it, maybe not. Okay, but the problem is nobody asked. Exercise mods. What? I heard the YG girl. You know what? YG needs to just create a whole different concept instead of trying to replicate the same girl group every single time. Nobody's donated. I mean, I did. We need to start strong arming people. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get this 3rd row ticket to One Us in Nashville. Please. Please, team. What the heck? Yeah, no, nobody else. Wait, I gotta read this out loud. It's funny. I did nothing. I'm just telling you that maybe you would do it in the future when you're old because no one even likes you. I bet your mom didn't even want you in the first place, even your dad. God. How hurtful. How could you say things like that? Oh, God. Anyways, we got 13 people in here. If everyone donates $20, Miranda gets to go to the concert. Yay! Yeah, if you're... Please, I want this third row ticket. That's messed up, isn't it? Is You know what? I haven't argued on stream in a long time, though. Maybe I'm in the mood. Maybe I'm in the mood to argue. You're just talking in the stream and doing nothing, just chatting and talking, do like ASMR or something. I love how you think you're like... like... I'm sure that you think that you're sitting here typing all these stuff and you're like, this is gonna be so hurtful. I can't wait to send it. And then you send it and it's like so underwhelming. It's just laughable at that point. It's I mean, you can keep typing whatever you want, honestly. And then we can all just point and laugh at the end of the day. Typing club. Okay, yep. What was I gonna do? I was gonna... I forgot I was going to play English Girl. I was... I'm still thinking about it. I'm still getting there. I'm still getting there. I'm still getting there. The channel owner seems like a hipster. What? You mean me? You mean me? Not sure how that might come across, but I honestly mean it in a really positive way. You mean me? Wait, you... Are you saying I seem like a hipster? Wait. That's actually really nice. Thank you. Exactly, like it's just funny. I don't find it hurtful. I know. Honestly, anything anyone ever says online should never really be hurtful. Because it's the fact that, like, they're saying it online. Like, I really think we should stop taking things online so personally. Because you're saying it online. Like, can you even, like... We need to be saying these things in person if we truly need them, I think. Anything online to me, though, is just... I don't really pay attention. Sorry, I had to comb those out. They look funny. You were going to flex your moderator powers? Oh, you're right. I was. Maybe it's just my own bias, but K-pop fans often strike me as a bit nerdy, so it feels like a totally different vibe. Wait. Really? Is that true? Ah. You know what? What was I going to say? I am kind of glad, I think, that I don't give off like a cliche vibe of like a K-pop fan, you know, because I do think I know what you mean, that like most K-pop fans often kind of feel like they have the same image. So I am glad that like you can look at me and like think that I'm not like a weird K-pop fan. What? I'm really, really nice, except sometimes I get so mad that I lost people and raised people. What does that mean? Did you know that your dad forgot the milk and tea and he didn't come back, and that's when the one that's taking care of you is your stepdad? Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways. I mean, you have to show some... Oh, you guys are talking to each other. I'm so sorry. There's only 8 people online, which is really weird. What do you mean? Why is that weird? Why is that weird? You right? Your vibe is a little cooler than I'd assume for a K-pop girly. A little cooler? Just a little? Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm exercising moderator powers. You know what? I'm gonna give 3 people moderator powers. I mean, I guess not powers, but just to make them look cool. Because I think they're cool. It's gonna be... Oh, what? Oh my god. You're gonna be this. It's you? Did it show up? You have to comment so I know if it showed up. Okay. I should stop and chill a bit. I mean, everyone, like, moved on, I think. She's just powerful like that. Yeah, so true. Okay, it's gonna be you. You get some too. Is it you? Like, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Okay, and then it's also going to be you. And it's just you guys. And that's it. Does it show up? You guys didn't comment anything after that, so I can't tell. You look like Jake from Enhypen. Jake. Ah! It showed up. Oh my god. My team! My team came. Okay, yeah. Yep. That's you guys. You guys are special to me. I don't know how much I can have. I don't know if I have like a cap or like a limit. It's gonna be you guys though. I don't know how it works. Yeah, I forgot that it did that. Yep. Yep. You get a car and you get, yeah, everyone here just gets one. I'm saying this is why if you comment a lot, yes. You maybe one. Yes, yes. I got a wrench of a mechanic now. We have powers and kick people out. So true. That is so true. Few and far in between, but just in case. I've never been one before. I don't know how they work on like that end. You know what? No. I made myself one. Hold on. But I made myself a different moderator, so. How much is the what? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me... No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, period. Period. She came in already. She's already on it. Can I be an evil superhero like on that one show? Oh my gosh. What do you mean? I'm more listening to you talk than me talking. You know what? That's okay. That is totally okay. I like to talk sometimes too. What ticket? Ticket is 2:30, right? The ticket is yes. Yes, 2:30. Let me go look. It's third row. Oh my god. I need it so bad. I mean, if not, I'll sit in the back, but like I want that one. Imagine I look and it's gone. I think it was just meant to be. I'm just not meant to be in third row. I think that's the problem. I'm playing with my powers. No, you know what? It's okay. As you should be though. We have powers now. Yeah. Like I said, it's usually not that bad. But just in case. Oh no, guys. This is bad. Oh my god. The ticket I want is still there. It's this one. But these other two are gone. That's not good. That's not good. Because I was going to go to this concert with my pal and my sister. Which, I mean, they can still go. They can just go sit up here. But, like, I thought that it would be cool to sit with them over here. But now, see, look. This one I want is right here. Guys, please look at the... It's third row. What the heck? Oh, God. Okay, it's fine. It's totally fine. You blink and the ticket just blows away in the wind. I mean, like I said, it's fine. I'll sit in the back. But I want the third... I want the third row. I want that one. so bad. I thought I was hired to protect Miranda, who's Taylor. You can protect us all. You can protect Miranda, Taylor, and what's my other name? Oh, I can't tell you that. Or did I tell you? My online fake name is Miranda. I have a in real life fake name, which I haven't been able to use yet. I should just start using that every time I go like out of my house. I'll just start saying the other name. Yeah, and then my real name. People donate quick, please. Please. Oh my god. It's an ILC too. I know. That's why I want it. That's why I want it, please. Oh god. I feel like Miranda Taylor could be a made-up country singer name. Isn't? No, because that's what's her name? Her name is Miranda Lambert. Miranda Taylor. Wait, you're right. Oh my gosh. I have a serious question. It's almost midnight. Okay, how about this? I'll stream for 15 more minutes. 15. And then we'll call it a night because I didn't even see it was almost midnight. Okay, I do have a question though. And since it's just me and the good pals here, I think we can have this conversation. Okay. Please don't go. I would love to just stay and chat. But I'm trying to go to work tomorrow. I think. Okay. Can I also be a little vulnerable? A little kind of vulnerable. Since it's just me and the good pals here. I think I'm like in a dilemma. Okay. I'm in a dilemma because I think I'm burnt out. Or I'm like really close to being burnt out. And I truly think that I just really need to like stay and rest, like instead of like always going, because I feel like I'm just constantly going places, and it's to the point where they're like not really exciting anymore. It's like I'm kind of just dreading doing all these things because all I really want to do is just sit and rest, but like I don't. So I think that like I'm a little burnt out, but at the same time, especially at this at this point in time, I cannot really afford to be just taking days off to like rest. Especially right now, I'm trying to raise to go like money to go see One Us. Like I can't be taking days off like that because I need that money. And so like ideally I would love to just take like another day or two off to just truly not have to like think about anything. But I can't. I really can't. But I also don't know because like I feel like if I don't take a break and I just keep going, it's going to just get even worse. I don't know. So I'm kind of in a dilemma. I think I'm in a dilemma about like what do I do? Like what do I do? 15 works for me because I got to get this homework done. Oh my gosh. Ask what? What do I ask? I was so close to getting an aisle seat, but it was on the 7th and 9th row, but the ticket was $230, the same price as my 4th row ticket. Yeah, see, I think I would want to be closer if it was the same price as just getting an aisle seat. So I totally agree. I totally agree. Story time, got me snacks ready. That's 100% understandable. I've had that happen to me before. See, I have too. I think I went through like a similar thing last summer because last summer I was doing almost the same thing where I was just constantly busy, constantly doing things, and I was not taking breaks at all. And I thought that it would be fine. I thought I could just push through it because at some point I was going to get a break. Like at some point. I didn't know when, but I knew at some point I was going to have a break. I didn't end up getting a break. Like, okay, we'll say it started, honestly, last year was busy. I think last year like I started getting busy in like the beginning of March, and it stayed that way all the way until maybe the end of August. Like just constantly back to back to back. So I was getting no breaks. I was doing all these things. And I think I still had a few more things lined up for myself, but all of a sudden, crazily enough, I ended up getting COVID. Embarrassingly, but I took that as a sign too, because I had to take days off from work because I had COVID. I couldn't go to work. I had to just stay home. Matter of fact, they quarantined me to my room, so I couldn't even leave my room. And so I took that as a sign that it was kind of like some some thing's way of telling me that I needed to just sit down and rest. And so I did. And after that, I think like things really started to slow down. I maybe had like a few more things that I did after that. But then it got really, really stagnant throughout the winter. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed like a 2 month break from not doing anything other than like going to work. And that was it. Yeah. But this happened to me last summer. And so I knew that this summer, because like it was probably going to be the same, that it was going to be fairly busy. But the things I was experiencing last summer, I don't really know if I could experience it again and like have things be fine by the end. I don't know. I don't know if anyone was here last summer when I was talking about um, some things that I was experiencing because I was like on the verge of like a burnout, or maybe I was burnt out. I don't know. But yeah. Just keep running yourself ragged until you crash. That's my strategy. See, but the thing too is like I'm also like, because I did it last summer and I saw how like everything, how it played out because I did that. I don't know if I can do it again. Take some time off if you're recognizing the burnout now. Then need a break. It's not fun working through burnout. It's really not. It's really not. I think. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna super TMI. I'm starting to think that when I become too burnt out, that I start dissociating. Like I call it, to like me personally, like I call it um like autopilot, because it's like I'm not really like aware of what's going on. I just know that things are happening. Like I just know that I'm doing things, but it's not processing like what I'm doing. And the same thing happened last summer, and it also happened in December. It was like a month long. It was so insane. But that was because I thought that I could just push through it and like wait till it like ended. But then like December was when it really got kind of scary. It was because like I swear it felt like I was dissociating for like 3 weeks straight. I had never felt like that in my entire life. And so I'm just a little scared that if I keep like pushing myself through because like I need to be doing all these things, that like it's gonna happen again, but it's gonna be longer. I don't know. Take a break when you can. Yeah, that's actually why I took a break. I consider today like a break. Like if I was super psychotic, I got home at 4:30 a.m. last night. I would have went to work today and just suffered through the entire day. But I'm trying to be a little nicer to myself, and so I thought that I would just stay home today. So I did. And maybe I'm glad that I did, but I still feel like I'm just a little tired as well. But maybe that's just, I'm still recovering from yesterday. I used my powers for the first time to stop spamming. Period. As you should. As you should. Ah, I can't get out of this. Help. Oh. It's actually not a good idea. I used to literally go for weeks without stopping and then crash and rest for a day, then do it again. That was when I was your age, though. I can't do that anymore. Yeah, see, I'm getting older at that. Like I can't be like doing these same things all the time. And it's also because like I don't know how they would end. I don't know how it ends at the end. I didn't know like back in December that I would just dissociate for 3 weeks straight. Like it was getting to the point where like I don't know, it started becoming scary. So hello, hi. Straight to jail. They need to be put in timeout. Yeah, they were asking weird things. Anyways, I think I brought that up because ideally, in a perfect world, like where I didn't have to worry about anything, I would love to just take this entire week off, right? Take the entire week off, call it a mental health break, because I kind of need it. It's just, I can't. And like I said, the One Us tour is in 1 month. Like, I can't be taking off work, especially when I need that money to go see One Us. It's like I need to go to work. And so, but I would love to take a week off just to rejuvenate or something. But yeah, I don't know. I just would love to have another day off, but I don't think I can. Definitely would be best to take another day. You need rest. Maybe work will understand. I know they'd understand if I wanted to take another day off. It's just then it would be that day's worth of working is just now gone. Like, I already took today off, you know? And so, like, I need to, like, go to work for the rest of the week to ensure I have the same. It's just I'm fundraising for something and I need to go to work to get money. So I can't take the day off even though I really want to. Do you have hobbies outside of K-pop or work? Or K-pop related too? Hobbies, kind of. Okay, so it's actually the thing that I do on the weekends, especially in the summertime. So I go to powwows on the weekends, and a lot of the powwows that I go to are actually like kind of a distance away, which is where I went this past weekend, which is why I had to drive 6 hours there, and we drove 6 hours back and got home at 4:30 last night. But that's kind of one of the other like major traveling that I do outside of concerts is we'll drive to powwows. And so I think that's also adding to my burnout though, because traveling, even though it's fun, like it's a lot of work. So, and I'm doing that almost every single weekend, especially in the summertime. Legit, take care of yourself. Rest is one of the most important things, and sometimes you need to prioritize it along with responsibilities, and the fun stuff has to sit back for a minute. Yeah, but it's One Us. Like, One Us always cures me, I swear. But like, I have to get to One Us first for them to cure me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You go to powwows like with drums and dancing and stuff? Yeah. I actually dance. I actually dance at powwows, which is why we go. Because I dance at powwows. But yeah, with all that stuff. Take care of yourself. Your health is important. Thank you. Thank you. You can try to find new hobbies you can do at home, like drawing, reading, or even watching something too. Yeah, that's true. I do want to get more into like reading and stuff. I do try to do like crafting and whatnot. But I've been trying to find the energy to do all that as well. Dancing Taylor is now something we all need to experience. You guys want to see me at a powwow? Actually, okay. It's just us here. Let me show you a video. It actually was from this past weekend. Let me show you. Because I think it was fine. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. Well, what did I say? That was from a long time ago. No, it wasn't. All right, anyways. Let me show you. Hello, hi. Powwows look like they're a lot of fun. They are. They actually are. For anyone. Not even just for dancers, but for anyone. Wait, let me show you this one, because this one's the best one. Ah, it's only a clip. but it's fine. Okay. Ah, this was me. This was me on Friday. All right, I lied to you. Okay, this is me. This is me on Friday. Wait, did that look offbeat to you? That looked offbeat to me. Hold on. It looked offbeat on the camera. Maybe it's the lag. Maybe it's the input lag. Yeah, anyways. That was me on the weekend. On Friday. You look so cute. You're doing great. Thanks. Yeah, but that's what I do. That's what I do every weekend. Every single weekend. You're getting it. You're so talented. Thanks. I'm back. Welcome back. I'm actually about to end stream soon. I'm so sorry. Are you Native American then, or just into the culture? No, I'm Native. So the thing with powwows, especially dancing, like when you're contesting like that, is you have to be Native to dance. So now they also, okay, but that's like the other side to it. They'll always encourage non-Native people to come out and dance, especially in like intertribals and stuff. But like when it comes to like consistently or like regularly dancing and contesting like that, like you have to be Native. And so yeah. So lore drop, if you didn't know, I'm Native, Native American. Well, there goes my power dancing dreams. No, okay, but that's also the other part of it too, is I think, I mean, there will always be mixed reactions. Powwows are like a pretty divisive topic anyways, but like me personally, I think that if somebody has like a Native friend who does dance and that Native friend is okay with lending their outfit to somebody who wants to try dancing, like power dancing, whatever, I think that that's fine, you know? Especially like if they just, like I said, if they just want to try it out. Now, I don't know about like if they wanted to do it themselves. I think where it becomes a problem is because a lot of our outfits are made with like culturally sensitive items. So I don't know if you saw, but I'm wearing like a feather, right? Like the one tall feather on the back of my head. And it's an eagle feather. And the only people who are really allowed to like have them, I don't know about wear them. It's probably wearing them too. But the only people who are allowed to have them are native people. And so I think that's where it becomes a problem, because like when you're like, male dancers have a lot of feathers and they could be imitation, but like a lot of times they're real feathers, but you can't like have them unless you're actually Native. We're divided about it in here. Laura said I can't dance. What do you mean? When did I say that? Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought they asked. No, you're right. You right. You were right for that one. He was being creepy. Yeah. All I saw was the "is it wrong?" And I was like, you know what a great question. But that, yeah, no, that's, I could show you this other one, but it's kind of the same thing. Wait, no. Let me just show you up to a certain part. Okay. Let me show you one more. All right, ready? This was me. This was actually me yesterday. Okay, ready? That was me yesterday. What did I do? Oh my god, I broke everything. I broke everything. Yeah, anyways. Long story short, I do that on the weekends. So that's like where I'm traveling to all the time. If it's not for a concert, it's for those. I can dance, love dancing actually. Me too. That one was more energetic. That one was cool. I think it's just because you can see me more than the other one. Because honestly, I thought I did better on Friday, which was when I was wearing the blue dress, than I did yesterday. But it's probably because that one I was just more up close. Oh my gosh. Main dancer Taylor. Yeah, that's, yep. You did great. Thanks. Hi, hello. You like K-pop? Yeah. Where are you from? I'm from the US. Oh, it scared me. All right, guys. I feel like I've extended my time. I was going to ask something, but we're going to have to save that for another time. It's really not that important anyways. Yeah. Oh my god. I like clicked to the other tab and it's this. Hello, he's just... Okay, we're leaving. We're moving that out of the way. Okay. Anyways, so I will be ending... That's a jump scare. Ah, I know. Make a meme of that. If I could figure out how, I should. Because that's kind of scary. Yeah, anyways, so I'm going to end the stream for tonight just because it is getting a little late. And it is Monday, so like we all have the rest of the week to go through. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It was such a fun stream. I didn't think I was going to stream this long. I thought it was just going to be kind of like a shorter stream. But overall, it was a fun stream. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Maybe I will. I'm trying to get on my streaming grind. Maybe I should. Because I'm also trying to fundraise for the One Us tour. So, and I also need to start doing my One Us tour promotion streams and see if that helps anything. I don't know. We'll see. But I might stream tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow, though, I'll stream on Wednesday. So if I don't see you guys tomorrow, I will see you the day after that. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I hope you have good sleeps and good dreams. And I hope you have a good day tomorrow, or you are having a good day right now, or you had a good day today. And I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Have a good night, and I'll see you all later. Bye.